having friends. Now, this is a conversation about you. It's important as adults that we have adult friends. Now, I know that some moms, especially moms, get in situations where they're homeschooling or they're at home, they're managing the kids, they're managing the household, they're managing other things, and they get very isolated. And they don't have a lot of friends. Matter of fact, if I ask you, who are your 2 or 3 best friends, oftentimes they're people from years ago that you call once or twice a year, and that's not really, they could be good friends, but they're not active in your life. And this is a variable in women especially who decide to tell their children. Because oftentimes the friends are the people, their children are the friends in their life. Whether they're 5 years old or 12 years old or 18 years old or 38 years old, the mom has not really developed strong female relationships. At least ones where she can be really safe and vulnerable with this kind of information. Sometimes they're in religious communities and they don't feel like they can share in that community because they feel like they might be judged that they're not having enough sex, or that they're bad, or that they're overweight, or they're just not good wife to their husband. They're afraid of judgment because they're not in safe enough relationships. So one of the things I would really recommend before you tell children is, do you have safe friends that you can talk to about this? Because the need to share it's legitimate. The need to express it, the need to be heard is real. Now, not at the expense of your children, but the need is real, okay? To talk about the hurt, the neglect, the pain, the affairs, the prostitutes, the sex with men, the other things that have happened that have been really damaging for you. It's important to have a friend. Now, if you don't have this network, you still have an option. You can get into a phone group. You can get into a local group. Call my office. See what kind of supports are available in your area or with our office. You can talk to some women. And I would say talk to these women first. Get your story out first so that the need to share the story is not a driving factor in your desire to tell your children. Because women do want to share their story, and men do too if they've been betrayed. You don't need to tell your children to feel heard. You don't need to tell your children to feel validated, okay? You do need to tell someone, whether that's a female counselor, get in a group, or maybe you have good friends that you get together with, or you have a religious community that you feel loved by more than judged, and you can go to them and say, hey, this is what's really happening. Okay, this is an adult problem, and adults need to be involved first. And that's stabilization. So I would say, again, if you don't have that in your life, okay, I would say get that done first. Get your story out, share it with adults, make sure that you're really clear on that. And that might actually give you some clarity and remove the need factor to be heard or validated. And that can be very, very helpful for you to clear that off the slate so that if you do talk to your children, you're not doing it from a place of, this is about me needing to share. This is about me needing to express it. This is about me. Because if it is about you, your children are going to react to that. Okay? Even though the information might be accurate, they might react to it didn't feel right to them as to why they were told. Okay, again, going back to principle number 1, is this going to benefit my child? So having adults in your life is super important. So if you have not checked that box, check that box. Really super important.